can't get from one end or one corner of the city to another in 90 minutes anymore.
For years, bus tickets and transfers have been worth 90 minutes of travel. But in those years, Calgary has expanded in all directions. So, is 90 minutes still enough?
The amount of places you can access and the time you're given with the transit fare is important. And if you can't access the whole city, and if the intent is for you to be able to access the whole city, then it needs to expand.
According to Calgary Transit, your transfer is meant to take you anywhere you need to go across the city.
The 90-minute transfer time is intended to enable you to make another trip on a transit vehicle within that 90-minute period. So typically, if you board a bus, you pay your fare, you'd receive a transfer, and from that period on, you'd have 90 minutes to make your additional trips.
But every trip is different in size and purpose. Depending on your trip and errands to run, you may need to be strategic with your travel.
So there could be rare cases where you're trying to travel from one end of the city all the way to the other end of the city, and that transfer time may not work for you.
The types of communities that are typical that get added to the edge of the city are just geometrically not very easy to serve by transit and not very friendly for transit to circulate around. It doesn't offer really good connections. And so all of those geometry problems basically make it more difficult for people to get, across the city.
If you get your transfer downtown, 90 minutes will likely get you anywhere across the city. But if you get your transfer on the far south or far north, you could be paying for an extra ticket to finish your trip.
The 90-minute transfer time works for the vast majority of our customers. That's not to say that it's going to work for absolutely everyone.
Calgary's transit framework is based on a 4-year budget, meaning it's not likely to change anytime soon. But Jordan says when the MyFare mobile payment system is introduced, day passes could become more accessible. In Calgary, Taylor Brott, City News.